Amgen, AMGN, reported a quarter on Tuesday, an analyst said, after the number one biotech beat first quarter expectations, though 2018 guidance came in slightly soft at the midpoints. Sales of Enbrel, one of Amgen's biggest products, declined for the fifth straight quarter. Amgen cited lower demand, lower net selling price and year-earlier favorable changes in accounting estimates for the dip. But Amgen raised the low end of its full-year revenue outlook and busted its adjusted profit expectations. Both metrics were slightly below the street at the midpoint but are now relatively in line, Mizuho analyst Salim Syed said in a note to clients. "Looks like a ho-hum quarter," he said. In after-hours trading on the stock market today, Amgen shares were flat. The stock ended the regular session down 1.6%, at 171.94. That matched the broad biotech group, which also wrapped down 1.6% at the closing bell. Sales, earnings beat for the first quarter. Amgen reported adjusted profit of $3.47 per share, rising 10% to beat the consensus for $3.15 a share. Sales edged up 2% to $5.55 billion, just north of the street's view for $5.46 billion. Bright spots in the quarter included cholesterol drug Repatha and Cenospar, which treats a condition resulting from enlargement of a gland causing high levels of calcium in the blood. Repatha sales grew 151% year-over-year to $123 million. Of that, $84 million stemmed from sales in the U.S. Repatha competes with Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, Rene, and Sanofi's SNY drug Proluent. Analysts had modeled $110 million in total sales and $78 million in the U.S., Syed said. U.S. Cenospar sales came in at $409 million, topping consensus for $326 million. Total sales of $497 million grew 18%. RBC analyst Brian Abrahams, though, notes Cenospar is likely to see generic rivalries in the long term, though this overhand may not materialize until post-2018. Enbrel, Neulasta challenged Amgen's biggest drugs declined in the first quarter. But these pillar legacy products still drove the top-line beat, Abraham said in a note to clients. Enbrel, an arthritis and psoriasis drug, declined 6% to $1.105 billion in sales. Still, that was just above the consensus for around $1.096 billion, Mizuho's Syed said. Sales of Neulasta, a bone marrow stimulant, decreased 5% to $1.155 billion. The consensus had modeled around $1.122 billion to $1.129 billion, Syed said. Neulasta sales have declined for 4 straight periods. While Neulasta's beat is an unexpected positive, we don't anticipate this will reinvigorate investor enthusiasm given the product remains at risk from potential biosimilar entry, RBC's Abrahams said. For the year, Amgen predicted adjusted profit of $12.80 to $13.70 per share and $21.9 billion to $22.8 billion in sales. The midpoints of both outlooks were slightly below the consensus view for adjusted income of $13.28 per share and $22.7 billion in sales. Related, chart reading basics, how a buy point marks a time of real opportunity, how to invest in stocks for free, new app same for beginners, should you buy a stock ahead of its earnings report?